Hi, my name is Marisa Dixon, and this is my submission for the Jerry Alexander Gorman Scholarship. From an early age, I was raised by a single mother. She is currently 65 years old, still works at least 50 hours a week. And she blows me away and scares me with how hard she works. She never had the opportunity to attend college, and that was her one big dream for me. So I decided that even though that wasn't the path that I wanted to go down, I was going to give it a try for her. And for 3 years, I attended the University of Florida. It was soul-crushing. My heart wasn't in it. It was so hard to want to do something so bad for somebody that you love and be disrespecting yourself doing that. It was so hard to look at the person that I love the most in the world, see all the sacrifices that she's made for me, and tell her I can't do the one thing that she wants me to do. As hard as that was, I had to listen to my heart, and I know exactly what I want, and to do hair is what I want to do. I started off doing my mom's root touches when I was in 7th grade, and from there I was doing all of my friends' hair. Even when I was at UF, I was cutting and dyeing my own hair, and I was trying to get my hands on anybody's hair that I could. It's always been this consistent passion for me. It was easy to know what was the right choice to make, but it was hard to disappoint. Hair is the one consistency in my life. It's such a big part of my identity and my self-expression. And the one thing that I love so much about cosmetology in general is that not only is it so dependent on fashion trends and that drives this continuous evolution of it, but it's also really dependent on scientific discovery. And to have these two things going into play at once is very cool. I have been financially independent since I was 19 years old. I'm not in a position where I can rely on my mom for financial support. Well, she should be retired right now, but she's not. I don't want to add more to her plate. I've always worked at least 2 jobs. Even at the start of school, I was still housekeeping and also baking during graveyard shift hours because that wouldn't conflict with school. So I was working 2 to 3 nights a week from 1:30 a.m. to 5:30 a.m. and then going to school for 8 hours, and sometimes then after school going to clean houses for another 2 to 3 hours. At the start of the new year, I had to resign from my bagel baking job. My body physically couldn't handle all the stress that I was putting it under. On top of just general sleep deprivation, have a few comorbid heart conditions. All of this leads to really poor circulation, but also chronic fatigue. Having that on top of all the work that I was doing was quite literally killing me. I'm still currently going to school full-time and doing housekeeping. I'm on such a strict budget. It's absolutely no luxuries, never eating out, never buying new tools for school. To receive a scholarship like this would be beyond freeing, and to know that somebody else is willing to support me in this journey and believes in me means the world.